watch the cartoon when you were a kid?
I didn't. You know, I grew up not watching very much television at all, so I didn't have any exposure to Speed Racer, the original cartoon, and until I met Larry and Andy Wachowski and started, you know, getting involved in this project, in the film. I then went out and got, you know, the DVD and watched a lot of episodes, but and became familiar with it.
How much of the cartoon did you put in your improvement to do the character?
Well, you know, obviously, I learned a lot about his circumstances from what it was in the original cartoon, and read the script that Larry and Andy had written, which was just awesome. You know, he had a distinct voice in the cartoon, and I didn't really want to try to imitate that in any way, but I wanted him in our version of the film to have a distinct voice and to have sort of an anime feel to it, and I wanted it to feel like it had a certain rhythm. Larry and Andy definitely wrote that in the script, that, you know, sort of the way that lines were put together, that it had kind of a rhythm, and I caught on to that and sort of just started working with a quality of voice that was removing some of the humanity from it, sort of the voice becoming part of the disguise. So he's keeping people at a distance and keeping them not knowing where he's coming from.
Racer X like the human side of Speed Racer, I think so. Because Speed Racer is like the heroic type, but I think the Racer X pulls him back, the family and everything. Does this thing attract you to the project?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, the movie's ultimately about a family, and you know, without revealing too much about Racer X and who he actually is, you know, he's obviously invested in that family deeply, and you know, that's something that I think is really very important.
And Speed Racer is a blockbuster. It's going to be a blockbuster.
Let's hope so.
Yeah,
let's hope so.
It's, I think, so first blockbuster. Before that, you only did like small movies, independent or art movies.
Well, I mean, this is
definitely. Point was like an art movie for me.
Oh yeah, cool, good,
very nice,
good, excellent. This is the biggest movie I've ever been in, and you know, I knew going into it that it was going to be, you know, it's Larry and Andy Wachowski and Joel Silver and Warner Brothers, and it's a remake of a cartoon that was beloved by many and still is, and so I knew it'd be big. But I saw the movie on Friday, and you know, I certainly hope that lots of people see it, just because I think it's such an extraordinary experience.
Racing is a sport. I'd like to know if you like another kind of sports, because see, we're from Brazil, and soccer is very big in Brazil.
Yes.
It's the only country.
I love soccer.
Yeah, oh, you love soccer? I brought you a Racer X. Is an official soccer.
Oh, that's awesome.
The official soccer
That is
team,
really
number
awesome,
9,
man. Thank you
from
very
the
much.
national.
That is absolutely outstanding. Thank you.
And do you like soccer? Do you play soccer in school?
I didn't play, because I really wish I had. My daughter is playing, and she's loving it. She loves the game. My little boy's still a little young. He's not really caught on to it yet. He's more into cars and, you know, playing.
Racing.
Yes. You know, I'm married to an Italian.
Oh.
And so, you know, that was my way into soccer, was falling in love with the Italian, the Italy's national team, and watching the World Cup. And now the World Cup is without question my favorite sporting event. And also the European Cup this summer I'm looking forward to very much.
So that's nice. And okay, that's okay.
Hey, thank you very much for this.
Yeah,
this is awesome,
thank you.
man. Thank you.